Students, welcome to Edupedia World. My name is Shivam Mishra and I am a BTech from IIT-BHU. Today we'll be discussing the solutions to IIT JEE Advanced 2014 Chemistry Paper 1. The paper code which we are using is 5. Let us look at question number 7. Question number 7 is from Inorganic Chemistry. In this question we have been given some statements about orthoboric acid. First of all, what is orthoboric acid? I hope all of you must know the formula of orthoboric acid. It is H3BO3 and it has some very interesting and peculiar properties which are very important and are frequently asked in JEE. So we have been given 4 statements and we have to identify the correct one out of them. Let us look at option A. Option A states that it behaves as a weak acid in water due to self-ionization. Now, this particular statement is correct in parts. Orthoboric acid is a weak acid, this is correct. But due to self-ionization, no. Let us try to remember that if H3BO3, in fact, if we try to look at the equation, if we put H3BO3 in water, H3BO3 does not give its own H+. It is not a protonic acid, it is a Lewis acid. It does not give its own H+, that is, it is not a Bronsted acid, it's a Lewis acid. So what it does is that it takes OH minus from water and it forms BOH whole 4 minus, and along with that we get an H+. So it is an acid, no doubts about that. It is a weak acid, that is also correct, but it is not due to self-ionization. So definitely A is not going to be my answer. This is a very important option which has been given. Let us look at option B. Option B, it states that acidity of its aqueous solution increases upon addition of ethylene glycol. What is ethylene glycol? I'll just roughly draw the structure of ethylene glycol for you. Ethylene glycol, if you all try to remember, is CH2. It is a diol, 2 OH groups. Okay, so this is ethylene glycol. Now what happens when we add ethylene glycol to an aqueous solution of boric acid? I have drawn the products for you. See, BOH whole 4 minus, this ion was present in an aqueous solution of boric acid, and when we add 2 ethylene glycol molecules, that is 1,2-diol, one from this side, this is one of the molecules, this is one ethylene glycol, and this one is your another ethylene glycol. Now as we add 2, I'll just complete it, redraw it. Okay, this one, fine. So when these 2 ethylene glycol molecules are added to an aqueous solution of boric acid, what happens is 4 water molecules are lost, 1 H2 from here, 1 H2 from here, and a ring type of a complex is formed. Now this is a very stable complex, due to which this equilibrium is shifted in the forward direction. And as this equilibrium is shifted in the forward direction, that means as this BOH whole 4 minus is consumed, we will get more and more of H+. As a matter of fact, titrations of boric acid are always carried out in presence of ethylene glycol, which is simply a diol. So again, going back to the question, B is going to be my answer, A is not going to be my answer. C, it has a 3-dimensional structure due to hydrogen bonding. No, if you happen to read it, does have a hydrogen bonded structure, but that structure is not 3-dimensional. That particular structure is planar, and this has been given in NCERT. So these are straight out of NCERT questions, that is, it has a planar structure. And finally option D says it is a weak electrolyte in water. Definitely it's a weak acid, so it will be considered as a weak electrolyte. So the correct answers would be B and D for this question. Thank you.